near and far, young and old, people of every shape, ability, and gender, welcome to... Wait, this is a different one. This is Good Morning Moonbase. With your host, it's James.
It's me. Hey, everybody. Good morning, Moonbase. How y'all doing? I hope you're well. It's early. It's not. It's 10 a.m. I've been getting up at 4 for the last few weeks. I should be good at this, but no, I'm not. And you're going to have to deal with it. Welcome back after a Desert Bus hiatus. We do return. And today, I have a very special guest. My guest was a guest at the Guilds of Ravnica pre-release in September of 2020. She became a podcast audio editor for Tap Tap Concede and North 100. I didn't know that. Since April 2023, she has edited the Loading Ready Run stream highlights. She also edits other videos for Loading Ready Run and for Graham Stark's vlog. She sometimes appears on Remote Crossing the Streams episodes, particularly for Jackbox Party. She's appeared as an entertainer for both Desert Bus for Hope 2024 and 2025. Unlike the other currently active members of Loading Ready Run crew, she does not live in Victoria, but in Ontario. However, she has been to the Moonbase on occasion, including for Desert Bus, Loading Ready Run's 20th anniversary subathon, the 2024 subathon, and the 2025 subathon. It's Jordynne!
Hi! What's up, gamers?
Look at that. We got a Jordynne in the house.
Good morning, Moonbase.
Good morning, Moonbase. Good morning, Jordynne.
Hello.
Good morning, drinks. Good God.
It's the bisexual 3-drink rule. You have to have one for hydration, one for energy, and one for fun.
Wait. The piss is for fun?
I ran out of the third spell slot, so I just put hot water in the piss.
What happens when you get up to 4 drinks?
Usually it's bubble tea, and then you have to go to the bathroom after because you have too much sugar.
Fair. I hope you're all doing well. We are back after a Desert Bus break. Been off the air for 2 weeks, but I hope everybody is doing well. Before we get into the show, I do want to quickly thank all of you and your support over at the Patreon or any of the other numerous ways that you can give us your money, and your money we crave. Patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun if you want to support us there, or you can become a member of any of our numerous YouTube channels, or you could give us money here on Twitch. You could become a subscriber, or you could give us bits, or I think those are the 2 ways. There's also the store.loadingreadyrun.com. Go check it out. We got stuff that you can buy with the dollars in your wallet. I think that's what Ben says. I always like the way that Ben said the dollary-doos in your bank or something like that.
Something like that.
I don't pay too close attention to what Ben says, but whenever I do, he says some pretty good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say like A tier. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm sad he died.
Yeah. Sorry you all had to find out like this.
Yeah, rest in peace, King. Finally, the streamer is dropping sad news to the chat.
All right. Well, I'm very excited that we were able to get Jordynne on the show because as we have been working our way into this show, we're episode 13. The goal has been to get every member of the crew on the show, and luckily Jordynne is hanging around enough after Desert Bus that we were able to get you on the show this morning.
Yeah.
Are you excited? Have you been watching the show? Do you have any idea what you're in for?
So my knowledge of Good Morning Moonbase is exclusively when I got that weird feeling that I should be watching it, and it was because you guys were talking about Gilmore Girls, and getting the clips on the highlights.
Right.
So
yeah.
So you just had an innate,
there
like
was something.
Gilmore Girls sense.
Something just
Yeah, I was
snapped.
like, I'll just open up Twitch and I'll see what's going on. And it was just as you started to ask Heather about Gilmore Girls, and I was like, my ESPN never fails me.
Love a good ESPN.
So
Hey, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Hey, Paul's here.
Hello.
Wait for
Wait.
it. Yeah. Ben is away. I mean, he'll actually be in the office in a little bit for his other shows, but he is away this morning. So Paul has thankfully stepped in to the role of technological producer. Bye-bye. All right. So We got a good show for you this morning. I know exactly what we're going to talk about. Shut up. But first, we cereal. And we have the first cereal double up.
Oh no!
I wasn't going to tell you that.
No, I picked this one because I didn't want to double up the. Oh no!
Who? Okay,
Jordynne on several occasions was like, "I picked this one because I know nobody would ever want to actually eat this cereal."
Okay, nobody tell. Nobody say anything. Who do you think picked Corn Pops before you?
Okay, who's been on the list?
I mean, it's been 12.
It's been almost everybody with the exception of Graham still hasn't done his cereal proper.
Okay.
Ben and Alex, I think, are the 3 ones that haven't gone.
Okay. I'm going to say my guess is going to be whoever I feel like camped a lot as a child.
Okay.
And I'm going to say Corey.
It was not Corey.
Oh.
I actually don't remember. Oh, I can't remember what Corey brought in now.
Can't be Ian.
It was not Ian.
Because I know Ian brought in grape nuts based.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who brought in Corn Pops.
It was Heather.
Heather. Oh,
Heather brought in
angel.
Corn Pops. In fact, I'm pretty sure the Corn Pops were still here at the start of Desert Bus, and then I got rid of them. So now we have a new box of Corn Pops.
More Corn Pops.
All right. Let's get into these Corn Pops.
Ooh.
So you asked me not to pour the milk.
Yeah.
Why?
So the way that I would eat them was dry from a Ziploc bag on my way walking to school because I would choose to sleep in. And I'm also lactose intolerant, and it is the beginning of the day.
You still like a spoon? You want a spoon?
Sure.
Nothing like eating dry Corn Pops with a spoon.
I have not had these in an age that does not have a single digit, so I'm very excited.
So you haven't taken the opportunity with your adulthood in order to wait. I can have Corn Pops whenever I want.
I was exclusively like a Kashi or a Special K strawberry or like any cereal that's actually moderately good for you and tastes good. Mm-hmm. Oh, this tastes like high fructose corn syrup. Let's go.
I just want mine to get some of that milk goodness. Yeah, you can push that away.
Yeah, I also picked it because anybody who talks to me for longer than like 20 minutes gets the diatribe about how evil corn is because my best friend's allergic to corn. So I thought it would just be very funny to be a really bad corn ally on camera.
Wow, that's just mean.
So is Corn Pops is corn dipped in high fructose corn syrup? Is that kind of what's going on here?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Corn cored with corn?
Ingredients: cornmeal, sugar. Yep.
Hey, not high fructose corn syrup though. That's actually good.
I don't. Can you put that in cereal in Canada? I don't know if there's a law against that or something.
The problem is there's so much sneaky corn in
Yeah.
everything that like high fructose corn syrup has like 65 names.
Ooh, it contains oats. So in 1 cup, which is probably I'd probably give you a little more than that. You got 120 calories. You got 10 grams of sugar, which actually isn't that bad. 108 milligrams of sodium, which is a decent chunk of sodium.
I mean, there is hidden corn in lots of things. I feel like Corn Pops is not one of the things that is hiding the corn.
That's a good point. All right, Corn Pop time.
Oh, I feel like maybe that's why I liked Corn Pops so much because it has such high sodium. Because I have an autoimmune cardiovascular thing, and one of the things to help my heart be fine is I have to eat more salt.
Oh, okay.
Which is a great thing for a doctor to be like,
Yeah, please eat more salt.
just more salt. I keep like emergency salt packets in all of my purses.
Are you a deer and have just like a salt lick?
I have been tempted back in my horse girl days to lick the salt lick, just to see what was up.
Yep, still good.
Yeah,
I like Corn Pops.
yeah. I expected it to be worse. I was trying to make you suffer, and I
No.
failed. Also, I like that you gave me a spoon, and like the muscle memory just went, just grab them.
No, just grab them. I mean, of the cereals to just eat by the fistful out of a Ziploc bag, I feel like Corn Pops is probably pretty good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was such a Ziploc bag girly. I would pop an entire bag of popcorn and then put it in one of those giant gallon freezer bags and then eat that for lunch.
Does the Ziploc bag enhance it?
I think it was just that I never thought to ask my mother to buy us Tupperware.
It's just against bowls.
Yeah. Well, it was to bring to school.
So like everybody gets out a sandwich and you just pull out a giant bag of popcorn?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was allowed to make my own lunch, and I made my own lunch.
That's good. I like Corn Pops.
I'm gonna eat the rest of mine later.
Hold on, I'm gonna try one just normal. Oh yeah. That's such a good cereal to eat dry.
See? You get it. You know my tech.
Yeah. All right. Cereal has commenced, or has finished.
Yes.
Feeling good. So, we're back.
They're back.
And we were away because of Desert Bus. And I assume y'all would like us to talk about Desert Bus at least a little bit. So, let's spend some time chit-chatting about last week. We've got a good range of people here in terms of shift coverage. We got a Dawn Guard, we got a Night Watch, and we got a Zeta.
The only
Hello.
three shifts that matter.
And yeah, like my interaction with any other shift that isn't mine is basically zero this year. Like at least in the previous couple, like even last year, I hung out with the other shifts at least once or twice. And this year I just did not have the energy to make it happen. Get up at 4:00 every day, and by noon I was like, yeah, I'm good to go home. Especially when I need to get to bed by like 8:30 or 8. But I mean, it went well. Jordynne, this was your second year back.
Yeah.
How was?
Or I guess my first year back, second year.
Sure.
Yeah.
Second year, first year back.
Yeah.
How was? Were you on Night Watch last year?
No, I was
No,
Alpha
you're on.
Flight last
You're
year.
Alpha Flight. So how was the shift from Alpha to Night Watch?
It was very interesting. Like the vibe was very different.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it went from very we have our planned bits. We're gonna do the planned bits, and then we went to Night Watch, and it was like, Mom's not home. We can order a pizza. Let's go. Let's beat the shit out of each other.
That's interesting. I kind of thought that Night Watch had planned bits,
We did.
but not as much, I guess.
We had I think Jordan Hopkins said it really good that we're really good with anchor bits,
Sure.
and then just being like and just
I mean, that's basically how Dawn Guard operates.
Yeah.
We have like our daily bits throughout the morning. You know, you come and you sing your song, and then we don't make like a big deal. Like we've never made a big deal out of our intro, and I know some people go a lot harder on the intros. We just come in and yell Dawn 30 times.
Yeah.
And then Coffee Pong is like our first big thing, and that's our big first anchor point. And then we're pretty chill until our game show, and then that's our second anchor point. And then towards the end of the end of the morning, we will do the server tour and Dawn Guard Fashion Fest. And what was the other thing we did this year? I feel like we had a third thing.
talk to us.
Oh yeah. That's right. It was the talk. Yeah, that's right. We did do Time Guesser this year, and assuming we have time today, we're going to play some Time Guesser today because I love that game. It's a lot of fun. We did do Time Guesser this year, which was a new one, and we had Dawn Good News as well. So we had like the couple like big like Coffee Pong and the game show are like my big ones, and then everything else is on the shorter side, and then between that, it's just like, yeah, whatever happens. Yeah. So what did you guys have?
I mean, the main reoccurring bit was making my stomach hurt.
Oh, okay.
Because we had Willet Cream.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had Beyblade. We had Plato's Cave, which...
Oh, it was Plato's Cave.
we were basically just playing... we get given a topic, and then we have to make it out of Play-Doh.
Oh, okay.
But because it was Julie and Kelly choosing them, they were impossible.
Okay.
Like, I was given Darwin's Canaries.
Okay.
And they got it, thankfully.
Nice.
But yeah. What else did we do?
That's the one thing that we don't generally mess with on Dawn Guard is food stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's so early and nobody's stomach needs to be hit like that.
No.
And it is one, I'm glad. I'm not a big fan of food stuff in general on stream, but other than waffle. Yeah, waffle Sunday. But that's just like a chill, we each get a waffle.
Yeah.
It's so much nicer than cream.
Yeah, it would be terrible to have a recurring segment on a morning show involving food.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would ever want to do that, James.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Yeah, the ice cream was a lot. The one that I didn't need to take a lactose for was the worst one. Because Ian just froze white wine. And it was vile.
He froze white wine.
It was so gross. It was the only one I didn't finish. Like, even thinking about it now, I want to chuck. Like,
So it was you, Ian, Matt,
Andrew, and Ben.
Andrew and Ben, and then you had Jordynne for the weekend.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
For 2 nights, or was it 3?
2 nights.
2 nights?
Yeah.
Cool.
Which was very good.
God, 6 people. That's so many people.
It was a lot of people.
We have 4. And God, I couldn't imagine doing Desert Bus with 6 people.
Yeah.
Plus all the volunteers as well. So many people.
It was really good though. Like, I had obviously, like, I was on Alpha Flight with Ben and Andrew last year.
Yeah.
And then, like, Ian and Matt are just incredible performers, and it was a really great time. And also Jordynne was there, but like just long enough that I could bully him, and then he left, so it was good. I miss that man desperately.
Yeah,
he's the best.
That is the one. It's been so long since I've done. I've always been on Dawn Guard, and I want to be very clear. This is not like a slight against the people who I do Dawn Guard with at all, but. Like, it's me, and this year it was me and Ashton and Carrie and Liz, and I'm the only one who does this for a living, so that's always fun. I spend pretty much the entire morning in the co-pilot chair. Yeah. Did you co-pilot much, or?
I sat in the co-pilot chair on the first shift, panicked, and then I did not sit there again. I drove a lot.
Who was mostly in the co-pilot seat?
It was mostly Andrew and Ben.
And Ben?
Yeah. And then Wiggins got put in it a lot, and just because we were just torturing him.
Nice. What about Zeta, Paul? You're now, like, firmly in Zeta. You've been doing Zeta for, what, like 4 years now? 5?
2021.
Was your first Zeta, so this was your 5th Zeta?
Yeah, we were talking about it like 2021, because 2020 we did it all remote.
Yeah.
And I was on Dawn Guard.
Yeah.
And then 2021 we did it 2 and 2, right? We did Zeta and Dawn Guard remote, and Alpha Flight and Night Watch in person.
Yeah.
And that meant that anybody who wasn't in Victoria and wanted to join had to be on either Zeta or Dawn Guard.
Yeah.
Which meant there were like 10 people on Dawn Guard.
Yes, there were a lot of people on Dawn Guard
that year. And so I was like, okay, I'll shift to Zeta. and then I stuck with Zeta because now that I'm thinking about it, did everybody leave once I joined Zeta? Possibly. Because Zeta end up it ends up being just Beej and not myself in terms of entertainers. Although that's not strictly true. It's Beej and I are the only ones who don't have other jobs.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
But I think possibly more so than other shifts because things tend to be pretty quiet.
Yeah.
A lot of the the site David's a site volunteer, and Boomer and the tech people and can like come into the office.
Yeah.
And Matthews can do their job from different places and stuff. So people can kind of cycle in and out. So having us being the entertainers are more that we just don't have another job.
Yeah.
So and we were basically locked in. Like Beej likes to do the co-pilot stuff, and I don't like to do the co-pilot stuff. So he just sat there. I basically drove for 42 hours. Like I just drove for
The entire night, every night.
Yeah, the entire night. Taking, except for like going to the bathroom and taking little breaks. But I just basically drove for the entire night each time. That seemed to work out okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's always fascinating to hear because you always hear about other shifts like from chat.
Yes.
Be like, and so there's like a slightly the sort of telephone thing where it's like they did this. It's like, really, did they?
Yeah. I mean, that's a perfect segue into the only crossover bit that Dawnguard and Nightwatch did this year.
Yeah.
Because we are on the opposite ends of the shift. So, like, I did not see, unless you came in early, unless somebody from Nightwatch came in early, I just didn't see anybody from Nightwatch the entire time because I was gone long before you would normally come in. But the day before Desert Bus, maybe? I think it was the night before Desert Bus. Nightwatch was having a meeting in the studio on set, and I got called in, and there was some back and forth with like a show and tell bit and like Dawnguard Fashion Fest, but then we realized those were kind of two separate things that we were trying to do, and then it was Ben who pitched the idea of like a back and forth video every day.
Yeah.
Where it was originally pitched as you record a video at the end of your shift, regaling us, Dawnguard, with what happened during your shift, but just make it all up.
Yeah.
And then we would watch that the next day at the end of our shift, and then we would react. And it started kind of like that, where...
So initially you weren't going to be making a video back for them?
No, initially we were. Mm-hmm. It was always going to be a back and forth video, but the idea was the video was going to be us just lying about what we did on the shift.
Right.
And then it almost immediately, within a day, took a turn. And I don't even remember who took the turn first, but it went from kind of a weird improv bit to, at least us, we started actually like kind of thinking about what we were going to do. So
thinking
it wasn't
about it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Did you do it in advance, or
what do you mean?
like did you come up with your bits in advance for what you're going to do?
We had ideas, yeah. Like the one word we went in with we knew the one word story one going in was going to be a one word story. And thank God for the VST though, because if you should go and watch, because you watched the video, you should go and watch the broadcast replay. It was so slow. Like the camera changes were so slow, and the end was kind of a mess. And then we were like, VST, fix it in post. Not thinking they actually would.
And they did. It
and
was
they
incredible.
did, and it worked out really well, which was fantastic. I really liked the return of the Bus King. I thought that was funny, and that one kind of came up when we realized Matt was in the building.
That's fair.
Like, that was not a planned one. We just realized Matt was there, and we were like, okay, let's chain him up, and he gets loose and kills everybody. And then he and Peach, I don't know where their weird conversation came from.
Yeah. All of ours exclusively were as soon as we finished watching yours. Like, all of our planning was on camera. We were like, all right, what are we going to do?
Why did you decide to call us Alpha Flight?
It's because when we were talking about it, just one person misspoke and accidentally called you Alpha Flight. And then we were like, oh, that's funny. Let's
just run with that.
Yeah.
That's very funny. We were all very confused. We're like, did we accidentally call them Alpha Flight or something? I don't know what happened there, but it was hilarious. And then it just kind of got into this weird movie thing, kind of, with cinema. And yeah, it got weird. I don't even know if I haven't actually gone back to see your reaction to the final one, which was The Sign.
That one was good.
The Love Actually bit.
Yeah. Okay, it was Love Actually. Good.
Yeah.
That we were fighting over if it was Love Actually or the Neil Young music video.
Oh,
Bob
no.
Dylan.
Bob Dylan. That one.
Yeah, no. It was Love Actually. We had the music playing from Love Actually in the background when we were doing it. So.
Okay. Yeah. Haha.
And then Ashton went off and just wrote all that down. And the big sign, the sign with the all the writing were the lyrics to the Kate and Bear song that we made up earlier in the run. And we knew that you wouldn't actually read that, but
we tried.
No, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Or at least Ian tried. I didn't have my glasses on, so I was like, someone else will read it.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. What else, Desert Bus? What else happens?
So I did hit every shift.
Okay.
When you said that you didn't, this was my first year where I actually did. It was fun. I liked. Okay, so I have heard through the grapevine that your prank on Ben and Andrew was just that you were checking that off.
Correct.
That's hilarious.
But more importantly, our prank was we decided that off camera.
That's hilarious.
So like in our morning stand up, we were looking at what we had.
Yeah.
And we realized, okay, let's just prank them by filling it out right now, and then when it pops up on screen later today and chat asks, we'll just be like, can't tell you because you'll give it away.
That's so funny because that happened to be on the day that I came in for the video that you were filming for Night Watch.
Mm-hmm.
So when I showed up, I was like, I got the prank on our own thing, and then I saw that it was ticked, and I was like, they stole my prank.
What did anybody actually prank them?
Me.
What did you do?
I went on the Dawn Card video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
your okay.
That was my prank because they had no idea it was coming. Their reaction to it was very funny.
Well, did Matt also no sell the fact that he was in the response video?
Correct.
Yeah.
It was good.
I feel like the slight problem with that particular challenge is that there's so much ridiculous stuff going on during Desert Bus that it's like, which one of these like 10 weird things we did qualifies as a prank?
Yeah.
It's like, in normal circumstances, the entire thing would be, this would be 24 hours of pranks, depending on your definition.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It was a good Desert Bus.
It was a very good one.
It was a good Desert Bus. I was very tired. I think a lot of people were. Still kind of can't believe we actually passed 1 million. Mm-hmm. Didn't honestly think that was going to happen.
No.
But you did it. Good job. Way to give us all your money. I hope you save some for rent.
Yes. God, please.
Do you have any, open it up to questions here, chat? You got any Desert Bus questions? Jordynne, can you even read chat?
I can try.
That's fine. I can read if they've got any good questions. Otherwise, we can move on here.
Yeah. I truly just need to leave a pair of glasses at the office.
Yeah.
I have the horrible situation where I have RBF and I'm nearsighted. So I just people think that I'm going to beat them up on the street.
How much was decided the day the run started? What do you mean by that? What exactly, like, what do you mean by what was decided? Like bits and stuff? Like the day the run started? I mean, like, as we were talking earlier, like, we all kind of go in with ideas. Like, every shift has a couple meetings before the run. But everything is mostly kind of just happening off the cuff here. So, this year we saw the introduction of using dbfh.org for a lot of things instead of desertbus.org. Why the new domain? I mean, I think both work, and I think because we could.
And haven't we had it for like years?
Yeah,
and just haven't been using it?
I think we've owned dbfh.org for a long time. Paul, can you speak to this anymore?
I mean, I don't know off exactly, but yeah, I believe we have one for a while, and it was just a redirector. And then this year we started. It's just, it's nicer especially for like the overlay and stuff, when it's not like a link that people can actually click on, or it's like in chat where there's a limited character count that you can just make it as like a short URL.
Right.
Like, we've got like lrr.cc.
Yeah.
For the same kind of reason.
Yeah. When's the first script meeting for 2026? Fun fact, we have already had our first meeting for 2026.
It happened
before 2025. Challenge system question. In the new system, should challenges be resubmitted on subsequent days, or is that frowned upon? I don't think that's been made clear since the changeover. I actually don't 100% know. I think generally it depends on the stage friend, because we can purge. So it's probably not unreasonable to submit once a day. Like, if you have something that you really want Dawnguard to do, submitting it each day is probably fine. I would not recommend submitting it more than once each day, because then it becomes a little spammy.
One of the innovations that I think Fuki is the one responsible for the challenge system. One of the things that he changed is that, like, you designate. I don't know. I think people, when they're submitting challenges, are setting this up that you sort of designate the challenge to like Zeta or to Alpha Flight, or whatever the shift is.
Yeah.
Because it used to be that, like, we would sit down, and then the first thing we would have to do is purge all the challenges, because there'd be a ton of challenges for the shift that, like, people aren't around for. And so we would delete purge all the challenges and delete it and be like, okay, we're starting with a fresh slate.
Yeah.
But now that we can just be like, let's just look at the Zeta challenges, and then, oh yeah, we can go back to yesterday's stuff. Mm-hmm. But we can also see who submitted the challenges, so we can see that, like, oh, this person submitted this several times. So, but also, maybe challenge we didn't want to do that thing.
Yeah.
And we were just being nice about not, calling you out. I don't know why we would do that, but
Mercano has some information that might be relevant to you, Paul, because they say, speaking of lr.cc, its SSL certificate has expired, so it's now just a Cloudflare error page.
Oh, no. Stupid.
Sigh. He'll look into it later. Did you get a chance to do the best media of the year thing? I didn't. No, we didn't really have time this year, unfortunately. We would normally do it on the Friday morning, but one of our game shows got messed up a little bit, so we shifted all the game shows by a day. So didn't get around to talking about that kind of stuff. So I'll do it sometime. I'll figure it out. I think, Jordynne, do you personally stream? I think you're hilarious and awesome, and would definitely watch you on the regular.
I am going to start streaming in the new year. I do have a stream. I have streamt in the past. I did a lot of traveling in the past couple of months, and I didn't want to start and then be like, okay, well, I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks, and then I'm going to be gone for 3 more weeks. But yeah, sickly, but the L is a 1.
Go follow it.
And watch me cry about inanimate objects later. If you liked Kathleen and I playing Date Everything, imagine me playing the game not in the same room as my boss.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be a lot different.
How long does post-bus recovery take? I mean, it probably depends. Last night was my first normal sleep since we started. Like, I think I was asleep by 10:30, and I was awake at 7, and it felt great. I'm still a little tired and, like, physically drained because, it's a lot of moving around, a lot more than normal, but I will probably feel more or less back to human within a few days.
Do you get really shaky post-bus?
No.
Oh no.
And I don't get and I don't tend to get too. It's interesting. I think there's a lot of people who do desert bus, like with us in this room, in this office, who then go back. I think it's a significantly different experience, and I do not envy them. For all of the people who go back to their regular 9-to-5 corporate day jobs, because I don't. We don't.
It's quite the whiplash.
Right?
Yeah.
And so when Desert Bus is done, Desert Bus, it really is basically just a very, very, very busy week of normal work. Right? Like,
I don't know about that.
It's fundamentally what we do here, just turned up to 11, right? Like, it's a lot more people, it's a lot more work. The sleep schedule is all over the place, but realistically, I am coming into the same office I come into for my normal job to make funny haha for you in the camera, right? Like, at its core, Desert Bus is just what I do all the time anyways, basically. At least that's how,
my secret.
That's how my brain kind of views it. So, like, I feel a pretty big sense of relief after Desert Bus is done because we can go back to the normal version of what we do in here. And I know that a lot of people crash pretty hard after Desert Bus because they go from, right, they come here after spending, the past 51 weeks in their normal job, and then they come do this for a week, and then it's back to normal. And, like, yeah.
Well, it's also like it's a huge dopamine drop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
It's like, so not even on an emotional level, like it's like a physical thing. I do remember, it's not Desert Bus, but when all those years ago when I was a PPR guest, I cried on the plane home because I was like, I don't want to go back to working at a crappy LGS that hates me. I want to go back and talk about editing with my future bosses.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Is like, Desert Bus is over, and I am just in my normal, what's next? What are we doing? What's next? So, sorry, Paul, you were going to say something?
I was just going to say that the other thing that I heard a couple of the, especially the volunteers from America have it especially weird because they're like going to work, depending on who, going to work for like 2 days.
Yeah,
and then Thursday they were
off for
they're off again for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And so it's definitely a strange setup. Also, I'd say in terms of sleep, obviously Zeta is a very is a weird thing, and I'm usually like pretty good at flipping my schedule back. Going on to Zeta is a lot harder than coming off of it.
What is your Zeta schedule?
I'll go. I'll like come back from Zeta and usually be in bed by like 8 a.m.
Okay.
And then sleep. Ideally, I'm sleeping from like 8 till 4, or 3 or 8 till 3 or 4.
Okay. So you're having a day before you get to Zeta.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Zeta is the last thing I do in the day.
Yeah.
But then, so then usually like the last day, like Friday, I'll do the Zeta shift, go home for a couple hours, you know, sleep for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then either come, I didn't in this case, but and then sort of be up for the rest of the day. Either come back for the Omega shift and the final bus down, or do other stuff, and then I can go to bed at the regular time that night and kind of swap over. As of this point, I have successfully switched my switched my sleep from Zeta to Dawn Guard. Like, I'm still waking up at like 5 a.m. But which is sort of a weird. It's like I don't know why that's what happened, but anyway,
Getting old, baby.
I guess. Oh man, Johnny was talking about watching, and he was looking at an old video. It was of the setup of Desert Bus at the first one we did at Moonbase 5.
Okay.
So this is when we had like the tattoo parlor
Yep.
wasn't there next door. It
Yeah,
the
that was
first,
Desert Bus 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was looking at the behind the scenes stuff just to sort of see how because we sort of set up the set differently at that point, right? We were
Yeah.
sort of doing it lengthwise and stuff. And he was like, not only interesting to see how we set it up, but also, man, we're like picking up and moving furniture and running around and doing all this stuff now. But
This year we're like, can we not move the shelves?
to be fair, that's mostly for the shelves and
Yes,
not for us.
it is. I know, but yeah.
That's why we have to keep bringing in new Desert Bus blood.
Yeah. It actually, the set worked pretty well.
I thought it worked really. I mean, of course, on Zeta, it's not like we ran it. We were like, oh no, we don't have enough space.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it worked out great for us.
Yeah. All right. Any other Desert Bus related shenanigans you want to talk about?
I mentioned this on Power Wash last night, but man, Paul, you need to be goth. Like, it was so good.
Just lean into it.
We can dye it with actual dye so you don't just leak everywhere.
Wait,
but-
what did you dye?
I dyed my beard.
Oh, hell.
And
what?
his eyebrows.
Yeah, I made my beard
I missed
black
that.
and my beard and the eyebrows black. I didn't do like my hair, but
Cool.
I was using this like cover gray stuff.
Yeah.
It was basically like just like putting shoe polish in it. Like I couldn't touch my face because my hands would come away like black. It was not good stuff.
It
Oh,
genuinely looked so good on camera, though. I was like, Paul, you gotta be God.
I'll have to go back and look now.
Big
Man.
shout outs to David and Boomer, who both, traveling from out of town, both brought additional, like their own clothes and then an additional entire suitcase of just random goth accessories that we all pilfered from. It was great.
Nice. All right. Well, that's probably enough chatting about Desert Bus. I'm sure there'll be more across various streams over the next little while as we kind of get back into normal, but I figured we should talk about it a little bit here this morning on the show. But now we are going to do something that at least we at Dawn Guard did every day, which is a game that I have become a huge fan of, it's called Time Guesser.
Okay.
Do you know, did you see us play this at all, or do you know what this is?
I do not know what this is.
Okay, so let's go to Time Guesser. And this is how this game works. So, do you know what GeoGuessr is?
Yes.
Okay, so this is kind of based off of the concept of GeoGuessr, but instead of a street view photo, we're going to just get a photo. Like, it's just going to be a random photo taken by a random person. I don't know where, I don't know what database they're pulling from, but this is what we're going to get. So we're going to get this. It is a photo of something. We need to decide what year it was taken, and we need to decide where in the world it happened.
Oh, God.
And Paul has control here. So, Paul, you can zoom around on the photo, I think, using the scroll wheel and click and drag.
Oh, okay. Wait. It doesn't say the. Oh no, that would be too easy if it actually said the date on this.
Well, so we got.
But we have who the Pope is.
Yeah.
That narrows it down to a certain extent.
Yeah, so when was Pope Leo the Pope?
Good old Pope Leo the Pope.
Pope Leo the Pope is like this year, right? Was it this year? It wasn't last year, right? Okay, so I think we're going.
What's the range? Like, could this be anywhere within 100 years?
It's 1900 to 2025. There's a 125-year window.
Wouldn't it be freaky if this was from like the 1950s?
So wait, hold on. Those dates haven't existed yet,
Yeah.
right? This is a photo of an advertisement for a thing that hasn't happened
That's
yet.
going to happen in 5 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming, was he Pope at the end of last year?
Well, that's what I was curious. Chad saying that he was a Pope this year. I couldn't remember when he became Pope, though.
Are we allowed to look that up? Probably not.
No, we can't look anything up. We can look at chat. Can you scroll around on the, like, this is a shipping yard, it looks like?
There was a whole bunch of graffiti, yeah.
And that graffiti is very much not, okay, Beirut. So this photo is definitely not in America.
Yeah. I mean, that's... I believe that's, like, Arabic there.
Yeah.
We stand with Beirut.
Can you scroll back up to the...
we heart Beirut, so...
Yeah, I'm thinking we're in Beirut. And I'm thinking we're, like, probably taken within the last couple months. But that's easy.
Would it be... Well, if it says we stand with Beirut...
Is that what it says?
Yeah, we stand with Beirut.
Oh.
And then, like, heart Beirut. over
Okay.
here.
So probably somewhere, like, geographically close to Beirut.
Is there anything else in that photo? Can you scroll in the photo again? Is there a flag there on the bottom? What is that flag? What flag is that?
The Lebanese flag.
Is that Lebanese? Lebanon? Okay.
But it's a good point that the sign is in English.
It is, yeah.
Blessed are the peacemakers. Also, he's got like I didn't realize he has like a logo.
Hell yeah.
It looks like a pizza.
Hey, Popolio.
All right, so we can definitely say it's this year. So you can scroll that thing to 2025. You can pin it.
Okay. The stupid what?
Well, and now we're shopping for makeup.
Perfect. One size foundation, please.
Help. Okay.
There's a little pin on the map.
Right. Okay. Pin.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Now it'll. Okay, so now so we know it's 2025.
Go away, Sephora. All right, 2025.
They want to give you new makeup for your beard. All right, do we want to try Lebanon just to, like, because we get 5 guesses, right?
No, you get one guess.
Oh, it's round.
Yeah.
It's like how it's how close you are.
Got it.
I like going with. I mean, I think we honestly just go with Beirut.
Sure.
I think that's probably just like. Where's Beirut? It's right down by your cursor, right? To the left.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. So scroll in there. All right. So this is where Paul comes in.
Uh-oh.
So Paul, I mean, you can tell it's probably by the docks because of all the shipping containers.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
So I would just zoom all the way into Beirut and pick somewhere along the water that looks like it's the port. Like down there.
Yeah.
That big area right there. Yeah. Is that the airport as well?
Yeah, that's it. This doesn't look like an airport.
Okay. Is that what that is?
Yeah, this is the...
Yeah, okay. So maybe it's up.
Like here.
Yeah, there looks
Yeah.
probably about good.
Oh, this looks like a little bit, I don't know, Kids Mondo, the Beirut, the Sky Bar Beirut. This looks like a little more,
Touristy.
yeah, touristy. Or here's just the port of Beirut. Somewhere around here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go right here.
Sounds good.
Boop.
So now you hit make guess.
Whoa!
Let's go!
650 meters.
That's insane.
Excellent work. Excellent work.
Retired champion. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it is a billboard displaying an image of Pope Leo ahead of his upcoming visit to Lebanon, near the grain silos at Beirut's port that were heavily damaged. Oh, right. That huge explosion back in 2020. Yeah. I think I did see that in chat. Wow. All right. Next round.
Is that was like a it was like a not a firework factory or something, but it was
I can't remember why.
It was a storage for something.
Yeah, I can't remember. All right, next round.
Next round.
Ooh,
Oh, this one is mean.
yeah.
So zoom in on some people, and let's take a look at the front row and see what they're wearing. Because that's basically, I think, all we have to go on.
Okay, so I think
Except they're all wearing just like tuxes.
Yeah.
based off of the women's wear, I think that's in the 20s. And the hair, is that the biggest you can make the picture? Yeah, that's.
They do have all the women do all have a very similar hairstyle.
Yeah, I think that's the 20s. Oh man, all of my historical hair and makeup classes are immediately leaning right brain.
Oh, right, of course. I forgot that you had.
I got the sleeper tech.
You got that background, yeah.
Yeah,
So you're like in the 20s?
I think it's the 20s.
I want this to be like, 2023 historical reenactment
Yeah.
society.
All right, so now zoom out a bit again and see if there's anything other than people that we can discern here as to where this might be.
So this is a band here.
Yeah, you got the
there's a
orchestra
harp.
pit.
Oh,
Is there
does that
any-
say anything?
I don't think it says anything there on the balcony. I think those are all just.
There's a couple flags here.
Is that
That's.
Australia?
I think so.
Yeah,
Is that the Australian flag?
because that's the Union Jack, but
Well,
then
that's
the
the-
star. But then the star, yeah.
Yeah.
Would this just be like the Sydney
'Cause, like-
Opera House?
Because that's a full.
That's the full UK. That's yeah. Is that New Zealand or is it Australia?
Australia and the UK. Yeah, when was the Sydney Opera House opened?
I don't know. I honestly love that guess. I say we just
Yeah.
go for it.
Sorry. Before that, can you just zoom in on the middle? And then can I see the people on the left?
Over here?
Sorry. More down, more left. Like, just, yeah. Okay, that's definitely. Okay, so he's unbuttoning his top button, which is good. I'm like actually so locked the hell in. Also, this guy's mustache is,
Oh yeah.
yeah, incredible, but also.
Very mustachy.
Can we put it? We need to put it like mid-late 20s.
Do
Okay.
these people look Australian?
Maybe.
I don't.
That one looks like a criminal. So.
Yeah, I don't see anybody with a hat with corks around the rim or anything like that. That would be a giveaway.
All right. Well, I like. Okay, so what?
Wow, check out-
1925.
Check out the camera, the distortion on the
Yeah.
lens.
Yeah.
This guy's like, whoa.
Oh, that one chick. Yeah, this is definitely the 20s, I think.
All right. So go. Let's go 19. Pick the year. 1920. What?
26.
Okay. 1926. And I like. I think it's more likely it's somewhere in the UK than in Australia.
So it's somewhere like in the UK
I would just-
celebrating Australia?
Yeah, or maybe like somebody touring from Australia, or like they're welcoming somebody in.
Yeah. EJGR Gunner says an Australian singer touring in the UK.
Yeah, I like that. So like, I would go somewhere in London, just safe, and wherever you want to go.
Man, if it's the 30s, I'm gonna be kicking myself. The difference between 20s and 30s is like so minute.
You want to say London?
Yeah, it's always it's always a safe guess to go with the biggest city. Just
Have you played this enough to get a general idea of like, do the pictures tend to be like something popular?
yeah, it's generally like bigger events taking place in bigger cities.
Right.
I don't know where I don't know where they're pulling these photos from, but it's definitely yeah. So yeah.
Chat says north of the Thames. The Thames. I don't. I mean, do we actually look for?
No, God, no.
No.
I mean, if you really wanted to, we could, but we
Look
only
for
have
a
so much
theater?
time this morning, so
All right.
you just pick wherever you want to go.
I'm gonna say right near Piccadilly Circus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I think there is a theater near there.
All right. Make that guess. No, it was Australia.
Ah, we deked. But We got the year almost there.
You were 1 year off. Good job.
I knew it was late 20s because
But-
I could see the 30
Yeah.
shift starting.
Wait, can you zoom in on? It was at. It doesn't even say where in. God, that's probably.
Sydney's Empire Theater.
Okay, well, we probably would have gone. Oh, man, we would have gotten so good if we had stuck with. Damn it, that's my fault.
That's okay.
I'll take that L.
I feel so much like that one photo of Nicole Kidman smoking at a Vanity Fair party where Tom Cruise is in the background. I'm like,
All right, next. Oh God.
oh,
All right.
show me those bikes.
I mean, the bike is what's the writing?
Latin.
Latin.
Very useful.
Got ourselves some Latin.
Latin is not helpful.
Well, I mean, it narrows it down to a certain extent.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
Anybody know what it says?
My Latin is super rusty, so
What else we
Did
got?
wait, did you actually learn Latin at some point?
yeah, I did. I took it in high school.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Is that French?
Can anybody read that? I can't read that.
Avis.
Avis.
It looks French to me. Ooh,
That's
that hat.
hard. What else? Oh yeah, go
Oh,
over
here we
there.
go.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
that's
got
French.
some French here.
Okay.
What's Avis? Avis?
Rent a car.
Oh.
Could Paul, could you go up to like the very, very top? I think there's writing on like on that black bar at the very, very, very top.
On this?
Like even higher.
Oh, on the
Oh,
photo.
on the
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think that's helpful information. Nope.
Because imagine it's like my mother in this exact.
Oh, I mean, it does say go
Is this
44.
Can I see the lady in the
Uh,
hat?
Yeah, let's go and look at the people now.
those are some serious hats.
All right.
Yeah, that's
this-
definitely not 40s.
No, it's not.
Is this like a
Unless-
Are they holding a wreath? Like is this like a funeral?
I think
It
it's a
looks like it
funeral.
could be, yeah. They're certainly all dressed in black.
Yeah.
And this looks like they are going into a graveyard here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is giving me. It's definitely a year that starts with 18.
Can't be. 1900 as far as back as it goes.
Oh, never mind. All right. So then, then it's probably like late 1900s, early 1910s.
So you're thinking before World War One?
I think so, purely based off of the construction of the garments and the hats.
So this is a cemetery, and then there are posters on the side of the cemetery talking about a cemetery. Cemetery,
Yeah. So we're in
Paris.
Paris. We're in Paris.
Paris Cemetery.
Stay at our cemetery.
All right,
People
so
are dying
see,
to get in.
See if you can find the Paris Cemetery, and I like.
The one cemetery in Paris.
Yeah, they only have the one, right?
Probably.
To Paris, and then I like maybe 1915.
Yeah, cut it down the middle.
Yeah. Okay. So where's the Paris Cemetery? Maybe it's Paris, Australia. No.
It's Paris, Ontario.
I don't think the cemetery is on here in terms of like landmarks to go check out.
That's fair.
Paris, Texas.
Well, make a guess, Paul. Make your best guess. And I think we're going to go 1915.
1915. It would be awesome if, like, as you change the date, the map changed.
That would
Ah.
be incredible.
I bet they've got like historical stuff. That they
Oh,
can
yeah,
put in.
for sure.
Because, yeah, you want it close to a waterway, but not too close.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say Luxembourg Garden. I don't know. I'm gonna say here.
Sounds good. Hey!
3
not
years off.
bad.
7 kilometers. Okay.
7 kilometers, entirely walkable, and we were only 3 years off.
Not
Pretty damn
bad.
good.
Nice.
Pretty damn good.
I'm
All right.
so glad I spent $6,000 on being able to do this.
All right, next round. Oh, okay. Language? Twitch chat? Or Paul or Jordan? I don't know what this is.
Do
so.
not recognize that.
Looks
Yeah.
Balkan
Check.
chat. Okay. I'm getting kind of 80s vibes.
Wow. Can you zoom in on the
It's
dude,
like
please?
advertising a television.
Yeah.
There's a television over that way.
Okay. Weird thing to ask on stream. Can you show me his feet?
Yeah. What shoes is he wearing?
Okay, those look well constructed.
Yeah, it's maybe the 70s. Early 70s.
Yeah.
Glow porcelain.
Maybe early 60s. He doesn't really look early 60s though. It doesn't really look early 70s, but this is like what, Eastern Europe, so like
Yeah.
something to take into consideration.
The advertising style is kind of giving 50s to me a little bit. Like if you look at the girl, she's very like
Are we allowed to look up a translation for what the text means?
Nope. Well, so like this is also a color photo.
Mhm.
So
That's a very good point.
That's kind of why I'm leaning a little bit more new.
Yeah.
That's why I'm feeling like 1970,
Let's do it.
and then I don't know where. This is borderline readable if you know East Slavic languages. Well, damn, I don't know those. All right, so let's go 1970, and I don't know, man. Head to Eastern Europe. What are folks saying? Prague. I looked, and Prague was the first one I saw there.
I just keep reading it as sicko porcelain.
In
All right.
Chechnya. Of course, this is in 1970. This would have been different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's why, like, it'll be interesting if they moved all the
historical maps would be really
historical
neat. Yeah.
map. Yeah. So we're gonna go with 1970.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe 1967. Okay. And somewhere in Prague. Nail it,
And-
Paul. Make it walkable.
We've got
That's the goal.
We've got like nothing going on. in
No,
terms
we
of,
have
like, where this
absolutely
could be.
nothing.
Downtown. Sort
Yeah,
of,
I would probably err on the side of like central Prague somewhere.
Yeah.
which is like Prague Old Town. Wait, Prague 1.
Yeah, everybody's favorite Prague.
Where's Prague 2?
We don't talk about Prague too.
Oh, hey, there's a cemetery. It's on the thing. Oh, there's Prague 2.
Oh, damn it, you found it.
And Prague. Wait a minute. Prague 3.
Prague
Oh
5?
my God.
What happened to Prague 4?
Don't worry about it.
You guys got so many Pragues over there. All right.
All
Drop
right,
a pin.
Let's drop here.
All right. Oh my good God, Paul.
Wow.
379 meters.
Very good. And I was off. It was 1960.
Chat was right.
It was earlier. I apologize. Damn. Hell of a guess. Hell of a guess. All right. I think we're on to our final,
Yes.
fifth and final.
Yep.
A bomber.
Okay, well, this is easy.
Easy.
Find the Oval Office.
Yep.
And I think I want to say 2010.
Man, look at how dark his hair is.
Yeah, it's like right when he
This is
started.
early presidency for sure.
This is before he was crushed.
This is 100% before the second term. I want to say 2009.
I know him from the meme.
All right, so
There's the Capitol building. There's the White House.
White House and West Wing.
Wait, can we go? Yeah, I guess we can get that close. It's the West Wing. You're right, it'd be right there.
Yeah,
Love
Oh.
that show.
there we go.
And
And
so date
we're going 2009.
2009.
Yeah. Here we go. Perfect.
Let's go.
16 meters, an exact date. 1,000. Look at it. Look at that score. Full marks.
Woo! Let's go. Well, you know what? Other than the hiccup between Australia and the UK, we did pretty damn good.
Yeah, we got all the dates pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
That was fun.
Yeah, I love that game.
So-
that game is a lot of fun.
When you pitched it originally, I thought it was just going to be you have to guess what time that photo was taken.
1208.
Yeah, and I was like, this is way more fun than what I was
Yeah,
expecting
yeah.
it to.
No, that game is a ton of fun, and I genuinely play it at home now.
Yeah.
Not every day, but most days. It's a lot of fun. All right, friends, we are coming into the end of the show, and we always spend a little bit of time towards the end talking about the stuff that we are watching or reading or listening or playing or just generally interacting with that is bringing us joy, some amount of joy in the world. So we will start with our guest today, Jordynne.
Yeah.
What have you been enjoying? I know obviously we are just coming off of Desert Bus, so like maybe you haven't been doing much in that consuming manner in the last week, but in the last couple weeks, what have you been doing that's been bringing you joy?
So I immediately just had to open up Libby, which that's my number one pitch, is getting a library card because you can get so many books for free, including audiobooks, TVs, movies, all of that good stuff. And you don't have to pay a streaming service, and your library gets paid for the stuff that you take out. They're funding. If you use the library gets more funding.
Yep.
Use your local library. So currently, I've been listening to the Phantom of the Opera audiobook because when I went to London, my mother, who is an angel, surprised me with tickets to see Phantom of the Opera, which has been my favorite musical forever, and I have never seen it.
It is.
It's
yeah,
very good.
It is
Yeah, I saw it when I was a kid.
I cried the entire time.
one of the big ones.
Yeah.
We managed to go on the 39th anniversary. So people kept being like, "Oh, it's Phantom's birthday," and I was like, "Oh, like the guy playing the Phantom." Nope,
No.
it was
The show's
the show's birthday.
Oh yeah.
I've also been reading the Dresden Files series
Okay.
in preparation for the new book that's about to come out. I'm doing my great Vampire Chronicles reread as well, so I'm on Tale of the Body Thief by Anne Rice, which is the fourth one, which is the first book that people tend to tap out on because things start to get real weird.
People, and we call those people cowards.
Yeah,
quitters.
At home, I've been watching a lot of Survivor.
Really?
I am a huge Survivor head. I don't really
Huh.
talk about it that much, but I think I've seen every season.
There's like 40 of them.
49.
Oh my god.
Yeah, season 50 is coming out next year, and my boy Christian's gonna be on
What's
it.
the big hook for 50? Just bringing back a bunch of people?
Yeah, and it's a lot of fan favorites,
Okay.
and so I'm very excited. Someone got bit by a snake this season, and it's the first time that's happened
Wow.
in every single franchise. Every single season, no one's been bit by a snake.
And for season 50, it should be just the only survivor that has to do the actual survivor stuff is Jeff Proust. And then like there's a greatest hits of people who have won previous survivors just get to like watch him.
I just want
Very good, actually.
I want a season of Boston Rob hunting Jeff Probst for sport. I'm trying to think of what else. I haven't started it yet, but I really want to watch Welcome to Derry. I've heard a lot of really good things about it, and as a horror movie girly, give me all of the Stephen King movies. If they're good, if they're bad, I don't care. I just want them.
Okay.
trying to think of what else.
What about in the world of video games?
I'm sure going to be playing a whole lot of Power Wash Simulator soon.
Excellent.
Paul, you're going to say something?
He said
No, I
excellent.
said
okay.
excellent. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm constantly playing Vampire Survivors.
Okay.
That's my go-to.
Have you played the new Balatro expansion?
No, not yet. I haven't been home.
Ah.
I just keep I get really bad gaming anxiety. Because I work from my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I could be working. I could be cleaning the apartment. So I play video games for about 30 minutes and then
And then you're out.
the guilt starts getting me.
All right.
Which is why I want to start streaming, because then that way it's work.
Forces you to, yeah.
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 But I've started playing Bloodborne.
Ooh.
It's Babies First Soulsborne
Souls?
game. Yeah.
Nice.
And
That's cool.
a game that's thesis is pregnancy scary
Mm-hmm.
is perfect for me because pregnancy is terrifying. And I'm number one phobia of all time. I'm so ready to have a bad time playing that game.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Paul.
I was playing throughout Desert Bus. I mean, beforehand and throughout Desert Bus, been playing and very much enjoying some of that Hades 2.
Ooh, nice. Yep.
And I was like, maybe I shouldn't be playing this. You know, like I said, I was driving the bus for 6 hours, a night, pretty much straight, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't be playing like a controller, fast pushy button game on my downtime. Like I should be like recovering.
Right.
But I found that like it was actually pretty good. It was like I felt maybe it was like sort of cross training because like driving the desert bus is a lot of like static hold. Like you just hold the button and push the turn the arrow key. Whereas something like Hades, you're like pushing all the buttons really fast. So it's like a different kind of motion. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. But I've been very much enjoying that. I'm pretty much at the end of that, I'm just clearing up a few little quests and things, but I've done all the main sort of storyline stuff. And then in terms of watching, I've been very much enjoying Pluribus.
Yep. That was what I was going to
It
talk
is
about.
pretty one of those. I mean, I've seen it compared, obviously, to Severance, which it shares that idea of just like, oh, that's an interesting premise, and then even when the show is off, you spend a lot of time just being like, wait, what? How would that? Oh no!
What I really
and then
yeah.
like something happens in the show, and you're like, that's a weird thing to happen. Why are they? Oh right, that's why. Oh no.
I mean, what I really I love that comparison because I think when you think about Severance, that is a much more like singular experience that you're kind of watching. Like you are seeing a few people who have two very different lives,
Right.
that they are unaware of. And with Pluribus, what I love about it is how well they and I've only watched the first 2 episodes. I haven't actually seen
Oh really?
3, 4, and I think 5 will be out tomorrow.
No, it comes out on Friday, I think.
Oh, okay. But what I really love about it is I've constantly been thinking about like what it means for. They do such a great job of storytelling what it means for the entire, almost the entirety of humanity to be essentially, and I'll spoil. It's a tiny spoiler here, so turn it off if you don't want that. But 3, 2, 1, a big hive mind. Like they do such an incredible job of like showing what that would actually look like if that were to happen. And you're like, oh yeah, like so many things just go away.
Yeah,
and they become incredibly, like perfectly efficient.
Right.
Or as efficient as humanity has allowed themselves to be.
It's like, yeah, right. You don't have to, nobody has to talk. Like nobody ever talks at all. Like,
Yeah.
Unless they're talking to,
Yeah.
unless they have a reason to communicate. Like they don't have to communicate with each other because they're all
Yeah. I freaking love it. And like,
clearly, yeah, they've clearly sort of thought about it a lot.
Yeah, like, and so the guy who made Pluribus is the guy who made Breaking Bad, got started in the industry by working on X-Files. Like some of the best X-Files episodes were done by Vince Gilligan.
I mean, it could easily be like an X-Files
Oh
episode.
yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Man, I really like that show a lot. I, in fact, plan to go home this afternoon and watch the episodes that I have missed out on so far. But that's like, the number one thing for me that I've been just loving.
You sold me the minute you said X-Files. I was like, I'm in.
Oh, yeah. No, you definitely should watch this show. Yeah. It's very, very good. I've heard he doesn't like AI. Yeah, he really does not like AI.
Based.
I think what was his response to why haven't I used AI yet? Because nobody's held a gun to my head. That's like,
Oh no, he's based.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Him and Del Toro are both like, no.
I keep being like obviously like Severance is great, and like this one's great, and say and like Spigadoon was like there keeps being like I keep being like there's nothing I'm really watching on Apple TV, and then they'll like come they'll pull me back in with a super cool series. I'm like, I should
Apple TV makes good stuff. I have consistently said for a few years now that if I only had one streaming service, and I probably should, it would be Apple TV, because I think they're just making the most interesting shows, and they're really leaning into sci-fi in really cool ways, with stuff like Pluribus and For All Mankind and Severance, and I love that. It's been really great. So the other thing that I have been playing for the last week and a bit, which I have been reluctantly enjoying because I am a broken human being, which is the first full day of Desert Bus, which was last Saturday, is when Tarkov officially released, for whatever that is worth. Actually escaping Tarkov is an insurmountable amount of work. Most people won't do it.
but
this game is
but
dumb.
you can now
You
escape
can
from
now
Tarkov.
theoretically, although there are people who are like, there are rumors, and I do believe that's all they are. I don't actually believe this is true, but there are people out there who are like, they have made this so impossibly hard, and by hard I mean just a bunch of grinding. Like, give me 200 million in-game currencies kind of thing. That they've done that on purpose because the final level actually isn't still in the game. Because they actually weren't ready, but they knew that it was going to take truly probably months of work for even some of the most hardcore streamers to get this done, that they're like, we'll buy time by making it impossible. I don't believe it, but also if it turned out to be true, I would be like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
These people are idiots. But
Just it's like congratulate. It just like fades to black.
Yeah.
And then gives you like a one of those like Super Nintendo era like congratulations, you escaped from Tarkov.
Yeah. But I still love. Last night was the first night since Desert Bus ended, or since it started, that I actually got to play with the group of guys that I play with, which is like Serge and Funko and Joe and Dylan, and it's still just a really enjoyable time. Like, that's all I really play video games for at this point, is to play with my friends. So I don't play single player games anymore. So
Ark hasn't replaced Tarkov for you?
no, but I have been still playing a lot of Ark. That game is just freaking well made, and yeah, I don't know. I like both those games. I like extraction shooters. That is apparently my genre now. So neat.
Very cool.
All right, friends. I think that's going to do it. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. It's really great to be back. Thank you, Jordynne, for joining us, for talking Desert Bus, for playing Time Guesser, for eating cereal.
Yeah.
Here you go. This is your gift for the show.
Thanks.
You get the whole box.
I'll pour this
Oh,
in.
please put that. Oh, please pour Monster into your bowl and eat that.
Yeah, you don't need milk.
It's true.
Do it, you coward.
White Monster is basically milk, right?
She's going to do it. She's going to do it. Yes. Yes. Give in to... That was so loud. All right. Give it a try. He's yelling at her.
What if it's delicious?
Yeah, what if this is your new breakfast?
It definitely tastes.
It definitely tastes. You heard it here first, folks. All right. Thank you again all so much for hanging out with us today. We really do appreciate it. Thank you to all of your support over at the Patreon, patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun. One of the many ways that you can support us. Either head over there. You can become a member on one of our many YouTube channels, or you can subscribe or give bits here. Also check out the store.loadingreadyrun.com. Any way that you are able to support us, even if it just means watching, even if it means lurking, even if it means never saying anything at all, but just silently sitting in your room and thinking, these people are pretty okay. We really appreciate it. So thank you all so much. Again, Jordynne, thanks for hanging out.
This tastes like soy sauce.
Paul, thanks for taking over on tech today.
My pleasure.
And thank you all for watching. We will see you next week for the next episode of Good Morning Moonbase. Bye, everybody.